Since 2016, the Macan SUV has been Porsche's best-selling car. The small luxurious crossover also gave rise to a brand new, all-electric model for the 2024 model year. After much anticipation, Porsche has officially unveiled the all-electric Macan SUV. Porsche hopes to repeat the success of the well-liked mid-size SUV, which sold over 800,000 units in its first generation, with the all-electric version. The new Macan EV will be offered in two variants initially. With the launch of the PPE platform, which was jointly developed with Audi, the new Macan heralds a new era for Porsche's electric vehicles. Porsche will introduce the range with two dual-motor options, the high-spec turbo and the standard 4 model. Both will share a gross 100 kWh battery pack, of which 95 kWh can be used. This is connected to a cutting-edge 800 voltage electrical system that can sustain charging rates of up to 270 kW and can fully recharge the battery in just 21 minutes, from 10 to 80%. Although the new Macan appears smaller than the existing model, it is actually 58mm or 2.2 inches longer overall than the usual Macan, with an extra 86mm or 3.3 inches in the wheelbase. Determining the new Macan size from the photographs is actually difficult. Porsche will provide a range of wheel configurations and sizes, ranging from 19 to 22 inches. However, there will undoubtedly be choices in the stated range as wheel size increases. Introducing the Macan EV. Even though the new 2024 Porsche Macan EV is already available for purchase, we have been attentively monitoring its progress for some time. Of course, until we take a test drive of the electric production version, we won't be able to determine whether Porsche was able to maintain the delightful driving experience of the gas-powered Macan, but what we do know thus far looks good. There will be two models available in the electric small luxury SUV's initial lineup. Both the base Macan 4 and the more powerful Macan Turbo have all-wheel drive systems with two motors. With the time-limited overboost feature engaged, the 4 can produce up to 402 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. Similarly, the Turbo produces up to 630 horsepower and 833 pound-feet of torque. The Macan 4 can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds with launch control, according to Porsche, and reach a top speed of 136 miles per hour. The Macan Turbo is claimed to have a top speed of 161 miles per hour and to reach 60 miles per hour in under 3.1 seconds. A 95 kWh net capacity lithium-ion battery pack powers the electric motors in both variants. The Macan can charge at up to 270 kilowatts when connected to a DC fast charger, which, according to Porsche, can get the battery from 10 to 80% charged in just 21 minutes. The two-valve dampers on the standard air suspension of the Macan 4 and Turbo, according to Porsche, help offer a wider spectrum between comfort and performance. In addition, the Turbo model of the SUV has an electronic locking rear differential, and for the first time on a Macan, an optional rear axle steering system is available that allows for turning circles up to 36 feet or 11.1 meters in diameter and a maximum turn of 5 degrees. The new electric Macan is slightly longer than its gasoline-drinking sibling, measuring 4,785.3 millimeters or 188.4 inches. At 1,620.5 millimeters or 63.8 inches tall. Its wheelbase, which spans 2,893.06 millimeters or 113.9 inches, is 3.4 inches longer as we discussed earlier. Drivetrains and electrical power. The Macan 4 opens the range with 650 Newton-meters of torque and up to 402 bhp on overboost. With this, it will reach 62 miles per hour in 5.1 seconds and reach the claimed 380 miles per gallon WLTP range. With its more potent motors generating 630 bhp and 1,130 Newton-meters of torque, the top-of-the-line Porsche Macan Turbo pumps up the heat. This results in a 0 to 62 miles per hour pace of just 3.3 seconds, making it comparable to Porsche's most agile SUV, the Cayenne Turbo GT. There isn't much of an impact on the range. The WLTP rating is 366 miles. Numerous clever advancements are introduced by the PPE platform, which aids in simplifying and reducing the weight and complexity of various electrical components located beneath the skin. This entails combining the heater, AC-DC converter, and AC charger into a single small integrated power box, or IPB. The Macan can split its 800 voltage system and accept electricity from each bank of batteries individually when connected to a 400 voltage optimized charger. This eliminates the need for an onboard 400 voltage, 800 voltage converter, saving even more weight and complexity. Next up, let's consider the aerodynamics in the chassis. The engineers of the new Macan have incorporated a number of premium chassis technologies that are exclusive to the mid-size SUV in order to make it handle like a Porsche. Porsche's new dual-valve adaptive dampers are fitted to standard steel springs in Macan 4 models, with air suspension available as an option. In addition to providing free air intake, the turbo incorporates an electronically controlled limited slip differential on the rear axle that can be used for torque vectoring. The regenerative braking system, which can now capture up to 240 kilowatt, and the friction braking system are better integrated into the Macan's brakes thanks to a new hydraulic system. With an astounding rating of just 0.24 CD, the Macan aero efficiency is another product of the designer's labors. Porsche employs relatively flat flooring, an active rear wing to help trim air leaving the back of the car, and active aero flaps around the nose and underbody to achieve this. This has also influenced the new look, which combines aspects unique to Porsche, like the split headlamp design, with classic Porsche design hallmarks, like a full-width light bar and fastback silhouette. Technology in the cabin. Any fan of Porsche will recognize the cabin because it shares a 276.8mm 10.9-inch touchscreen interface and a 327.6mm or 12.9-inch curved driver's display with previous Porsche models. Air conditioning and volume controls are separated onto the floating center console, with wireless phone charging placed underneath. Both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come installed as standard. The former introduced a more advanced version that allows users to customize certain features inside the interface of the automobile, like the interior lighting and basic HVAC settings. These days, the built-in infotainment system runs on an Android platform that is always online. This allows for over-the-air updates, much like in a Tesla, and improves its responsiveness and flexibility compared to earlier. Porsche has also increased the amount of personalization accessible to consumers by emphasizing its ambient interior lighting, as well as color. Moving on, now let's take a look at its cargo, comfort, and interior. The Macan EV boasts a luxurious interior with ambient lighting embedded in it, and Porsche promises leather-free seating. The inside is filled with recycled materials, such as floor mats made of nylon that have been renewed. The Macan EV crossover has an additional storage nook in the front with a claimed capacity of 2.9 cubic feet, in addition to its 18 cubic feet of cargo space in the back, because it does not require an engine under the hood. According to Porsche, the rear baggage space can hold 46.5 cubic feet when the rear seats fold down. Interior of the Macan EV. With its plethora of displays, the electric Macan's interior is reminiscent of other recent Porsche vehicles, particularly the dashboard of the Cayenne. Additionally, the company retains some physical switchgear for the HVAC controls and sensibly allows consumers to manipulate the air vents with their hands rather than relying on a fussy touch function as on some previous versions. The ambient interior lighting not only creates diverse moods, but can also show multiple functions like charging, greetings, and driver assistance alerts. Porsche claims to employ recyclable materials for various interior components, including leather-free seats. Porsche driver experience includes augmented reality technology in a head-up display. The AR technology projects virtual information, including navigation arrows, onto a 220cm or 87-inch display. According to Porsche, the rear seat of the EV can accommodate up to 18 cubic feet of cargo, which increases to 47 cubes when the seatbacks are folded. Under the hood, there's an additional 3 cubic feet of storage if that's not enough. Wow! Although the electric Macan can also tow 4,400 pounds or 1,995.8 kilogram, doing so will undoubtedly shorten its driving range. The starting price of the 2024 Porsche Macan 4 is $80,450, while the Macan Turbo is $106,950. Orders for both versions are already being accepted, and delivery should begin in the latter half of the year. These are some of the amazing features of the new 2024 electric Porsche Macan. Would you like to be a proud owner of one of these cars? Please leave a comment below. Which model do you want us to cover in the next video? Let us know. Like and subscribe for more, so you will not miss any new videos on new models and updated all-electric vehicles.